It's about an hour after midnight here on day 12, and I'm feeling a little lonely. And it's kind of rare for me to feel lonely, so I figured I might capture it on camera and see what I can learn from it, and I guess share where I'm coming from, and maybe get some feedback. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out what is it about me, or what is it about me that, or what is it about that I'm doing, or what is it about how I see myself that there's not a lot of connection in my life in terms of there just isn't a lot of people in my life. There's a lot of, I know a fairly decent amount of people, and I have a good dynamic with a lot of people, but there's just not a lot of closeness in my life. Even with the people who mean a lot to me, there's just not a lot of closeness. And I want to discover that for myself. I want to discover why that is for myself, and learn how to undo that, and to sort of get rid of the barrier that I put up between me and the world. I think I alluded to this in a video on day 11, where I feel like I try to create stories rather than relationships. I'd rather have a good tale to tell than someone to really work at building a relationship with someone, building more of a dynamic between myself and another person. And I think that is based largely because I used to, I couldn't be as free as I was around myself, around other people. And so in order to feel free, I had to be alone. And now that's not really the case, because I'm learning to share myself fully and to just put everything out there. And so that dynamic now has the space to shift. And it'll be interesting to see how I work about shifting that, and what I discover while moving in the direction of connecting more with people, creating authentic interactions, not just crazy, novel, fun interactions, but authentic interactions where I'm recognizing the other person as a person and connecting with them on a human level, and being vulnerable around them and allowing them to see me on a human level, and not as just someone who's being not as someone who's just like in there creating a situation. Not that it's inauthentic to have an intent of what you want to do with your experience, but I think oftentimes I use the defense of trying to create some particular situation, or trying to spice things up in a way that actually dilutes the authenticity and intimacy that could occur if I were to just connect with someone and let sort of the connection dictate how things go, rather than my crazy imagination or other factors. So just putting that out there, I think it's a nice little raw, authentic video, and it captures a little bit of me when I'm more in a down state, because so often I'm shooting these videos right before a deadline, and I got that adrenaline kicking from trying to hit the deadline and stay alive, and so maybe this will balance things out a little better.